Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and let's get ready for EJ Boxing Live.
How you doing, Fight Fans? EJ Boxing Live here, and we have a very special guest, fresh off his press conference this morning, Ben Carnes. It is a bit noisy. If you can find a quiet area. How you doing, Ben? Though?
Give me. All right, I get to a quiet area. Okay,
yeah.
1 moment.
That's cool. So, if you don't know, the press conference this morning, so I say in the afternoon, Katie Taylor, CHRISTINA, and the name, and most people, for now, I don't want to mispronounce the name. CHRISTINA, she challenged with Katie Taylor. They're fighting at the 140 division for the WBO championship. So Brian Carnes is right now just finding a quiet place. As you guys come in, make sure you smash the like button. Appreciate it. Tommy Temper, what's going on, Tommy? How you doing? Yeah, so we got interview fresh off this morning. I hope you guys saw the interview. So this should be a really good interview. If you guys don't know about women's boxing, you're gonna get a good tutorial today. So about women's boxing and obviously manager and obviously the negotiations with Eddie Hearn and the contract with CHRISTINA.
I'm walking.
That's cool, man. That's cool. You know, I was thinking to myself, because I was thinking, like, I know, say, like, you just had dinner, you're relaxed now, you're cool. You know what I mean? You're fly. When you flying tomorrow morning? You're back to the States tomorrow morning, right?
Yeah. We have to fly out to the States early in the morning.
Yeah. I thought evening time, because I found your Facebook. I was like, yo, right, let me try to get interview if you can. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, more press and marketing. Because with obviously the press conference, people do the little snips, but this is more informal. You relax and you just say what's on your mind. We just talk boxing, or as long as you can anyway.
No, sure, absolutely. I don't know. Is this better for you?
Oh yeah,
okay.
Yeah. This is much better. Yeah, this is much better. Yeah, this is fine.
It's good.
Yeah. I can still hear some stuff in the background. Were you outside? You outside?
No. I'm in the hotel lobby. There's actually nobody in the lobby right now, so you might be getting an echo.
Yes, that's slightly. I can hear some. Is there some cars in the background or something like that?
How about now?
All right.
Good now?
Yeah, we good. Yeah, we good. We can do that.
Okay.
All right. So we finally get it up and running. So hey, listen, you have you been to the UK before?
Many years ago, I've been to the UK. My father used to be a professional boxing manager as well. So I came here when I was very young. Okay. And my father had a fighter by the name of Buster Drayton.
Yeah, I know Buster Drayton. He was good, man. Buster Drayton was good. Exactly. Who did he beat? He beat up one of the UK guys. Who did he beat up? He beat up on one of the guys, right?
He beat up two of the UK guys back to back in consecutive months. He beat Jimmy Cable. Yeah. He knocked him out. And then he came back the following month and knocked out Mark Caleb.
Yeah, Mark Caleb. Yeah, Mark Caleb from West Ham. Yeah, Mark Caleb. Yeah, that was it. Because because I was talking to my friend at the time, Boxing Beat Survives, right? And he was talking about American talented fighters that in America they was okay, but it's not bad. Oh yeah, the American they were okay, but when they came to England, they used to beat on England. And that particular fight, Buster Drayton, I sat and watched that fight. Oh, that was he was very good. He was very, very good fighter.
Yeah, Buster actually, I idolized Buster as a kid, and I turned professional, and Buster actually trained me for several fights.
Really? You first off, yeah, we can get this. So what's the name of your dad, and who else did your dad promote in America or whatever? What's the name of your dad?
Oh, well, back in my father's name is Cohen, and he was a manager. He was actually he co-managed Buster with Mickey Duff.
Okay. Yeah. Because you used to have that Atlantic connection where Mickey would have fighters from America and they connect and bring them over and stuff like that, right?
Exactly. So I remember, I used to have breakfast with like Roy Cunningham, John Mugabe. Oh, I used to, I'm very familiar with England and things of that nature. I believe England, like they have a lot of my favorite boxers. I used to love Nigel Benn. I used to love guys like that. So I'm very familiar with a lot of English boxing.
Yeah. Listen, the era you're talking about is probably one of the best eras. Is one of the greatest eras of boxing. You came up in the era around that time. There, like I said, that was the like early 80s, late 80s going up and stuff like that. And you absorbed all that, and now you're here yourself now with your fighter. How does that feel?
Well, it's funny. It's like everything came full circle. So it's actually funny to see. You know what I mean? I used to idolize my father for coming here, and he would be here, he'd be in France, and now I'm basically doing the same exact thing that he's doing.
Absolutely, man. And listen, you made a good splash, though. I like your American straightforwardness, man. And the funny thing about it comes in a time where Eddie Hearn, I don't even know last week when Derek Chisora came at Eddie Hearn about negotiations. You see that interview with Derek Chisora?
I heard about it and somebody sent it to me, but unfortunately, Christina, I had to feed the animal, and she was hungry, so I took her to go eat, and but I was going to watch the interview when we were finished eating, actually.
Okay. Yeah. That interview, you call it the animal. Okay, we gonna talk about it in a sec. So the interview basically, he challenged Eddie Hearn on why he wasn't the main event because he's a heavyweight, and Josh Taylor and Regis Progress on the same card, but he felt Derek Chisora felt that they would sell, and that he was basically saying he gave Eddie two options: either make me co-main event with them guys, or give me more money. So it came in the same week that obviously. Now with you and Eddie, I know you've talked to him since, right? But in the same week where you're talking to Eddie Hearn and you're saying you got your girl deserves a rematch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Eddie Hearn has, and listen, no disrespect to Eddie Hearn. If I was in his position, I would want the best thing for my fighter as well. But it's a business, and I get that. You know what I mean? But let's all play fair. My fighter technically right now is the champion. Katie Taylor is challenging for her title.
Okay.
So why can't I get rematch calls? And I don't appreciate the little cuteness and the little smart remarks. I'm not built like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't get cute with me. Don't get smart when I'm being serious with you. You know what I mean? So all I wanted was a little bit of respect. Don't play up to the crowd. It's not the Eddie Hearn show. You know what I mean? It's all for the fighters. And to me, I just felt like he was trying to play up to the crowd a little bit. And I just, my fuse is not that long either. So I have a short fuse as well. So,
hey, what part of America are you from? New York?
I'm from Philadelphia.
You from Philly? Oh, you okay? I get it. Yeah, Philly don't play. I was just watching a program about your hockey team. What they call it, the Red Wings?
Oh.
I was watching the Red Wings, and I know about Allen Iverson, and Philly, I know about Matthew Son Mohammed, and I know about all your Philly don't play. In Philly, you guys don't joke around. Someone gives it, he gives it back.
No, and I don't want to come off like a brash American and cocky, because I'm really not. I'm the guy who would go out to the pub with, have a beer, and I'll sit and tell jokes, which was my intention.
Yeah.
I had like 5 pages of funny things to say. When I see my fighter come off the plane and she's crying, listen, I have a daughter. My daughter is 8 years old. Now, how am I supposed to just say, shut up, we're just going to take it, I'm not going to do nothing? I won't want nobody to do that to my daughter, so I have to defend my fighters like I would my family members.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I did, man. And, I'm catching flack from another promoter from what I did, but I don't care. You know what I mean? It feels good in my heart, and I don't have to. I don't want to feel like a sellout.
Nah. It was good. It was good. Go ahead.
I feel like I defended her. I didn't need to be rude. I didn't need to be disrespectful to the English media. If I was, I apologize. But it was coming from my heart, and hopefully it resonated in my speech.
No, you 100% did. You look. End of the day, the boxing is a shady business. And obviously your fight is distressed. And obviously having a female fighter, let me talk about that. So, Eddie, the negotiations, Katie Taylor, as you know, she won the undisputed lightweight title on dubious circumstances in New York, right? A lot of people I felt that she lost, right? And now negotiating with you, your girl's the champion. But is it because she's a draw? This is your biggest payday. And it's probably to do with why they're making that thing. Obviously, but you feel like your girl can beat her, right? You feel like your girl can beat her.
Yeah, I'm not the type of manager to take fights for the money. And I'm not a millionaire or anything like that. But I don't need the money, and I don't need somebody's brain damage on my shoe. I don't need my fighters getting beat up for a paycheck.
Okay.
Of course, you know what I mean. Of course, I think my fighter's going to win. Of course, I think my fighter has a chance to win. If it goes to the decision, I know she's going to get robbed. I know she's going to get robbed. You know what I mean? But with that being said, I don't think that Katie can inflict enough damage on Christina. Christina is like nothing anybody ever seen before. Like I said, I like to call her a hybrid between Mike Tyson, Marvin Hagler, and Bill Frazier.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So with that being said, you know, I believe in my fighter, and I don't take fights just for the money.
Mm. So why did you agree to the contract, knowing that your girl, she's the champion, wouldn't get a rematch, which is weird, which is rare, because if you're the champion, you know, you kind of dictate in terms of, you know, you should have a rematch, like you said, you should have a rematch.
Well, you know, Luke DeBella is Christina's promoter. We're signed with Luke DeBella, obviously one of the biggest female boxing promoters in the States. And, you know, him and I do a lot of business together in regards to, you know, he puts a lot of my female fighters on the card. As a matter of fact, on August 29th, he put 4 of my females on one card. You know, and that's unheard of. So I trust Lou. Lou's never honestly steered me wrong. So if Lou is telling me that, you know, it's not no rematch clause, if anything shady happens, he'll be able to remedy it in one shape or form. I believe him.
Mm-hmm.
So in that sense, it was just honestly it was emotions boiling over this morning at the press conference. But honest with you, that I don't like seeing my fighters upset. I don't like seeing them cry. Obviously,
yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was it.
Okay, yeah, because I can see you look tight, man. You look tight, man. I'm not gonna lie, I can see you look tight. But I liked it though. No, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why a lot of people like it, right? Because the thing is, yeah, knowing that Eddie, we already know obviously Eddie, the zone, and the power like that. Like you straight honestly put it out there. Your girl's the champion. She being disrespected. I want to know why, because you know I think you come across to me a very honest guy, like a straight guy. You just being honest. You want an honest answer. And he was being sarcastic, and you didn't appreciate it. So you had to let him know, right?
Errol, I'm the type of guy, I don't scratch my head if it don't itch, and I don't dance if there's no music. I'm that kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm the guy you want to sit down and have a beer with after the bar. Yeah. But don't be disrespectful. Don't try to be cute with me, because I don't play that cute shit. Excuse my language.
Yeah.
I don't play that. You know what I mean? Especially if you yourself can see the seriousness in my face, don't try to be cute. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's just, you know, and that's probably from my upbringing, probably from my surroundings and things like that. But you know, it's a level of respect as a man. Don't sit there and try to be snaky and tell jokes over me. It's not funny to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, he does that to Americans a lot. He likes to wag you Americans. He knows that you Americans will be taking things seriously. Tell us what you wanted to say in the press conference that you didn't say. I don't mind you saying it now. Yeah, you had a list. You can say it right now, because just to let people know that you had, you know, obviously had the things you wanted to go through, but you didn't get a chance. You know what I mean? Go ahead, you could let us know, because you know what? The more information you give about her right now, then obviously people can make their bets. Because I'm looking at this, right. Katie Taylor struggled in her last fight. In my opinion, she lost, and now she's moving up a weight against your girl, and like I need to know as much information I know when the betting odds come out, and I'm gonna do my research on your girl, because I'm thinking like, yo, there's a good chance that Katie could lose. You know what I mean? And that's why that rematch came in. That's probably why, because of the last fight as well. I think he probably does that anyway. But go ahead.
Well, me and Eddie actually, you know, on stage we're going back and forth when he made the little comment of, why are you scared? No, are you scared? I said to him, why didn't you put the rematch clause in? Are you scared? Yeah. You know, to me, at the end of the day, it was you know, going back and forth like children. Yeah. But, you know, I feel like any promotion for a fight is good promotion. Mm-hmm. And apparently this is getting a lot of social media hype right now, because I just got a phone call from Christina's promoter, and he, you know, kind of chewed my ass out a little bit about doing that. But I wear my emotions on my sleeve, you know what I mean? And I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. So, you know, don't send me to press conferences anymore if you don't like what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Now, in regards to Christina has a very, very interesting story, and people should get to know her story. Man, she struggled. Her and her manager, her co-manager, and her trainer, man, struggled for years to get fights. Nobody would fight her. You know, she went a whole year without fighting. You know, just frustration and everything, man. So her struggle is real. Her struggle is real. And if you want to put her down as the underdog and you make her as the Rocky story coming in the fight, you know, Apollo Creed, then go ahead and do it. But she's not going to lay down just because this is the biggest paycheck of her career. Katie is in for a fight, and to get the belt away from Christina, you're going to have to pry from her cold, dead hands because she's going to fight until she can't breathe no more. I know her. I mean, you know, I did an interview previously, and I think it's funny. Christina is the sweetest girl. You know, you go speak to her in public or you speak to her anywhere else until that bell rings, and she turns into an utter savage. So Katie's gonna have to deal with that. Mutual respect is one thing, but having respect inside the ring is something else. And I just feel that Christina, once that bell rings, those Olympic gold medals ain't going to help her. She can go to the wall with her little belt that she won. Christina's going to punch through it. Her little undefeated record. You know, if Christina's going to put, you know, Christina is going to cause an immense amount of pain and problems for Katie Taylor. So on November 2nd, I suggest everybody tune in. You know what I mean? If there's kids listening, go take your mother's credit cards. Go buy the DAZN app. Don't even ask permission. It's going to be a hell of a fight.
Well, hey, you built it up pretty good, man. I'm really looking forward to it because the last girl she fought had the similar style coming forward, and she put Katie on the back foot and put Katie under a lot of pressure. Now Katie's come up a weight, and it seems obviously they've got the same knockout percentage, but I think you've got a higher knockout percentage in 12 fights with 6 KOs. But obviously you're the champion. The champion is confident, and this here, listen, you brought it into a fight. Hey, you were saying about you got other women fighters. Which other women fighters you manage?
I managed Katie Reese. Katie Reese was the first female to ever fight on HBO. I have her. That's the girl that fought Cecilia Brackhouse. I have Mary McGee, who's going to currently challenge for the 140-pound IBF title. So she'll be in the running for Katie Taylor as well. I have a girl, a 5-0 girl, Natalie Gonzalez. I have Helen Joseph for a 122-pounder. I have Melissa St. Bill, 135 pounder. I have Monica Jeffrey, who just challenged for the WBC title. I have Alicia Napoleon, who's the WBA super middleweight champion. I have her as well. I have Candy Wyatt from Canada. I'm probably missing somebody. I feel like I'm missing somebody, but I almost have every weight class covered.
Yo, I'm gonna go back for a couple of fighters, right? First, let's talk about what's Napoleon? What's her name again? The first name? Thingy Napoleon.
Alicia Napoleon.
Oh, yeah, I see that she's going backwards and forward with Clarissa Shields. Them two there. Listen. Them two. That looks like a fight might be on the cards. Her and Clarissa Shields. You reckon that fight could happen?
I do reckon that fight can happen as long as the money's right. You know, Clarissa's promoter offered us. You know, he made a frugal offer in the past. You know, I don't need to take risks like that with somebody that sells $30,000 in tickets every time she fights. If I put the fight at the Barclays Center, or if I put her fight anywhere in New York, she sells anywhere between $20,000 and $30,000 in tickets. So I don't need to take a risk for a minimal reward. So I need my fighters to get paid for their labor as well. You know what I mean? I think a more attractive fight for me right now, after seeing the fight the other night, is Franchon Cruz. I'd like to put Alicia Napoleon in with Franchon Cruz and then Clarissa. That would be my pecking order if I had the choice.
Okay, yeah, man, that's a good fight. Let's talk about Mary McGee. The last time I saw Mary McGee, I saw her against Holly Holmes. That was the last fight I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
I actually I was covering that fight because I watch women's boxing. I'd be surprised. I know a lot about women's boxing. So Mary Gay, a fight with Holly Holmes. But obviously, I'm on her Facebook, right? And I see her making a comeback. So who's she fighting for the title for a championship?
So we're supposed to fight Anne Esther Esteche, but her promoter is being ridiculous with the demands. So we've made a purse offer, and I'll let you know what it is. We made a purse offer of $15,000. They've accepted. Then they came back and said, okay, we want 4 airline tickets. We agreed. Now they're coming back and telling them we need to pay for all the visas. Okay, that's a little difficult. Now they want all the TV rights to Argentina. That's out of the question. Yeah. So every time, trying to do negotiation with these people is getting more difficult and difficult. And the IBF is not stepping in to help at all. And the IBF, I just feel are favoring the teams a little bit, and because you can't go to purse bid if they never made us an offer, so they're threatening purse bid. You know what I mean? So you can't threaten a purse bid if you know how there's only one offer. So we were never made an offer. And they told us $20,000 to go to Argentina, and I'll jump on I'll pull out my passport, jump on an airplane, pack my bag, and I'll be there. Mm-hmm. But they haven't done any of that.
Wow, that's so tricky.
We're
okay.
Yeah, no. So we're actually in a holding phase as well. Yeah, and so I actually have Mary signed with Lou DiBella. I mean, listen, I believe in Lou DiBella. Lou DiBella, to me, in my opinion, is the best female boxing promoter out there. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Having a promoter is like being in a relationship. There's ups, there's downs. You guys argue, you fight, but at the end of the day, we always come back together. Like today, he thought I should have let him know I was going to do that. I didn't know I was going to do that. I didn't have a plan. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was going to. I didn't know I was going to do that with Eddie today. Mm-hmm. But neither here nor there.
Yeah. I understand, but hey, that's good. Let's talk about Khalid Reed. I saw her. She won her title, and then she fought. What's that game? What's the girl from Costa Rica? Hannah Gabriels. She fought Hannah Gabriels. Yeah, she fought Hannah Gabriels, but she's enough. Yeah. Did she fought Cecilia Brackets as well? I'm not too sure.
She fought Cecilia Brackets on HBO.
Yeah.
Kaylee was doing a lot of things before I started managing her all by herself. Mm-hmm. And she's another lady with a very interesting story. You know what I mean? All these females have interesting backstories. Mary to better her life with her son. Kaylee Reese, she fights for indigenous people. There's so many different murdered and missing indigenous women that go unsolved every year. So she fights for a cause. So all these different females are fighting for different causes, man. And like I said, when you're managing boxers, they tell you not to get emotionally invested in them. How can I not? These ladies have brothers, they have sisters, they have mothers, they have children. So this is why I'm very passionate in what I do. And it's probably, it came out today in the press conference a little bit, and that's why I had to really, I was mean bugging today. So
no, it's good. No, it's good. No. You know what? Because you got other female fighters. Obviously, the fight with Heather Hardy and Amanda Serrano on the card. Women boxing, like you said, is obviously the women are on every card these days. And like with Lou DiBella, are you with Al Heyman, or is this Lou DiBella works with Al Heyman? Are you under that umbrella, like with Al Heyman?
No, not Al Heyman. Al Heyman, in my opinion, doesn't really care about women's boxing too much. I just feel like he fills a void in the card at some point, or they'll sell extra tickets on the card. He's not as into it as Lou DiBella. Like Lou DiBella, me and him will usually talk on a regular, maybe 4 or 5 times a day, kicking ideas back and forth. I've never heard from Al Heyman in my life. You know what I mean? For example, Alicia Napoleon fought on one of the cards that Al Heyman was doing. She's defending. Actually, she was fighting Hannah Rankin. Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, she fought Hannah Rankin, and Alicia sold about $28,000 in tickets, and it was in Long Island. Al Heyman had her move to the swing belt, or a world title fight to the swing belt.
Wow, that's deep.
You know what I mean? The last fight of the night.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's disrespectful, man. That's disrespectful.
Mad disrespectful.
And you know, that's what I feel with you. That I feel like you with women boxing, you're like, yo, just don't disrespect us. Treat us with respect. I feel what you did today. I think it needed to be said in terms of you know, like in terms of respect, because you see the thing is Katie Taylor, right? I know she's over here in the UK, but a lot of people feel that she lost, and a lot of people upset her on Twitter. And the fact that you brought up the negotiations out there, that oh no, Eddie's doing it again, you know, with the negotiations and stuff like that. But I did see the conversation on IFL with Cohen, that he said that, you know, the reason why she doesn't want to take the rematch if we win is because she wants to fight Amanda Serrano and other things like that. But I think with Lou DeBello putting you on the UK platform and you obviously talking, I'll be honest with you, I enjoy you talking more. You know, you talk more. It was good, right? You get a wider audience, and it gives your girl a chance, win or lose, to be back on UK TV, because at the end of the day, you know, it's good for boxing that you speak up for your fighter.
You know, and I think a lot of people don't speak up for their fighters. I think a lot of people sit there and take it. And again, you know, I manage male fighters. I do manage male fighters. I do the same thing for them. It just is more prevalent when it's a female because, again, you know what I mean? Females do want to be treated as equals, and female boxers do want to, you know, be on the same pay scale as males. Me personally, because I have a daughter, it's more closer to my heart. And again, I'll defend a male fighter. You know, I'll defend a male fighter just as much as I would a female fighter. It's just male fighters usually don't cry. And when I picked her up from the airport today, and she was just in tears the whole ride, saying she didn't want to do this, she didn't want to do this. You know, it kind of tugs at your heartstrings. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're from Philly, New York, you know, Beirut. I don't care where you're from. You know, if you have any kind of emotion inside you, you're going to stand up and say something. And, you know, like I said, I didn't mean to be brash or cocky. I didn't mean to insult anybody. You know what I mean? I didn't, you know, if I came off that way, it was just me being emotional and kind of, like I said, wearing my heart on my sleeve for my fighters.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it made for good sounding bites. It helped promote the fight. Hey, so you got, where's she from? Is she from Panama or Dominican?
She's from the Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Her father is Dominican. The mother is Dominican. I think I have that right. She's not here. She's not here to tell me that right now. But yeah, she lives in Athens, Greece, and you know, we actually have a promotion in Greece.
Okay.
And you know, that's where she won the title and defended her title one time out there in Greece.
Yeah, because I was like, that's a combination. I know that obviously coming from the backgrounds, that's some hard backgrounds. That's not easy, and I feel like whatever she's been through, you can see the pain and the kind of intensity she brought, man. She was intense, man. And you know, every bad situation is a good situation because you can internalize it and use it as a weapon in the ring. And she definitely looked like she's up for it, man. She looked like she was looking at Katie Taylor for lunch right there and then, you know.
Listen. Once I calmed her down and she stopped crying, her next thing was she wants to rip everybody's throat out. You know what I mean? And like I said, Earl, she's the sweetest, nicest girl. Just don't piss on her shoe. And I feel like somebody pissed on her shoe. And you know, like I said, come November 2nd, you know, again, I know Katie Taylor, Olympian, undisputed champion. She's gonna be. This girl's strong as a bull. I used to hold pads for her, and I used to put the body shield on for her. She could punch harder than some guys.
Wow.
I mean, legit. So, you know, I hope Katie's on her P's and Q's. Because if she's not, she's gonna be. If she's not on her P's and Q's, she's gonna be on her ass.
Yeah. Hey, listen. So what you saying? What you saying? You saying if you're a betting man, put money down on knockout or you got on a distance? What are you saying? She wins on points or she wins on by KO? Which one is it? She wins though.
Oh man. You know, if I was, I don't think she's gonna win on points because I think Eddie Hearn. Listen, well, basically, in my estimation, we're basically coming here. We're getting paid $120,000. Shut up, take your money, give us your belt, and go home. So if it goes to the decision, I'm not going to get the decision. I could pick my next door neighbor as a judge. It doesn't matter how many neutral judges I have. You know what I mean? I can have a Greek, Dominican, and an Irish judge. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm going to win the decision. And I honestly, truly believe that Christina just needs to knock her out to win, which she has the capabilities of doing. I mean, she has one-punch knockout power.
Oh, man. Wow. Well, listen, I'm going to be my first. Is it because of what happened in Katie's last fight? Because I know you must have watched that fight because, you studied. And the last fight, you feel like, yo, what did she need to do to get a decision out? Is it because of that? Or just in general, you just feel like, where's the fight happening again? Where's it happening? November the 2nd. Where's it happening? Where's the fight?
It's in Manchester. It's in Manchester somewhere. Don't
Okay.
ask me where. Well, listen, I got thrown on a flight in 5 hours notice yesterday, so I don't have a clue. Right now, I'm still jet lagged. No, I mean, that's being dead ass honest. I honestly think, you see chinks in the armor throughout. But with that fight with Pursuit, that fight with Pursuit really exposed a lot to me. And I'm going to be quite honest with you. I think Katie, she had her foot on the pedal too long right now. I think this time of year right now, she shouldn't be coasting right now. She shouldn't even be fighting. Because I don't think she's fully recovered from that fight.
Nope.
I'm going to be quite honest with you. And this is why I kind of wanted to jump on the opportunity when it arose. Even though she wasn't knocked out or even though she wasn't knocked down, she took a lot of headshots.
Yep.
And I don't know if you heard her talking today, but there's a little slur going on in there. Somebody.
Yeah. Go ahead.
There's a little slur in her voice that somebody might need to look into.
Oh, you picked up something. You picked up something because she is very soft spoken. I've been to her before, like 2 occasions. I had to put the mic right to her. She's very soft spoken. But yeah, you might have picked up on something there. But but you know what? It's all confident for you guys there. But you know what? I could sense that this could be an upset, man. I really can because it usually the circumstances you're in. You might be vindicated, but I expect a great fight November the 2nd. I also want to pull you up on other things obviously happening. Did you see the Tyson Fury fight?
I did see the Tyson Fury fight. I did. Tyson Fury is one of my favorite fighters. I love his personality. I love his energy. I like his matter of factness. I like the way he speaks. Him and I kind of have a similar style of thinking. He says whatever's on his mind. So I did see the fight. I'm a fan of Tyson Fury.
What do you think of what do you think of that fight? Do you think he's on the decline?
The opponent is not. So the opponent was not that bad of an opponent. The opponent was a solid guy. You got to look at that as well. The opponent was a solid guy. I don't think he's on the decline. Everybody has an off night, man. We don't go out in our cars. Sometimes we get in a car accident. We don't intend to have a car accident. It's just a bad day driving. Could have had a bad day at the office, man.
Okay.
I mean, first time getting cut. It was the first time getting cut. You know what I mean? He had a lot of adversity to deal with. You have to remember too, his body is still adapting to that new body frame too, that lighter weight. So that's another thing. A lot of things come into effect, man. I wouldn't. I think it would be foolish to write them off.
Yeah. 100%. Well, listen, man. I know you need to get to your bed. You got early morning. I really appreciate you giving this time. And you know what? I will be talking to you hopefully pre-fight week. Actually, am I gonna go Manchester? No, I want to talk to you on the phone if you got some time because everyone's gonna be on you. You keep doing your thing now. Really appreciate even though you may come across to you brash, and I'm sure Lou DiBella because he's very corporate. I know he used to run HBO, but at the same time in the UK we kind of like look at that sort of thing. It's like okay, we got a little. The more information that we get as fans about what the negotiation was good. I know normally they don't really talk about it, but at the same time, if you're the champion and you feel disrespected, hey, why not, man? Why not lay it out, man? And any more disrespectful, you can hit me up anytime. I'm ready to listen. I'm definitely. I'm more. But
no. I appreciate it, and I just want to say, what I did have on my was all my UK favorite fighters. I have a whole list of them, like Carl Frost. I love a lot of the fighters in the UK, so I'm never strictly biased on like one continent. You know what I mean? I was even going to mention like Darren McWigan, Ray McCullough, some of my favorite Irish fighters.
Yeah.
It's just like I said, man. I really got set off today by seeing her, and if some of the UK fans appreciated what I did, thank you. If
Yeah.
you didn't, and I insulted some of you guys, apologize again. But
Yeah.
didn't mean, didn't mean to come off brash and cocky. But again, that's my upbringing, and I say what's on my mind.
No, 100%. No, I'm really looking forward.
So,
The thing is, yeah, the thing is, the reason why I say that is because it could have been to everyone in the UK that's a random opponent, but because obviously the level of the way you're so passionate about, obviously you feel like your fight is being treated, that makes the audience want to watch the fight even more. I'll be honest with you, make us want to watch even more, and I feel like that's what boxers need. You need what you doing, more of that. Maybe Lou doesn't like it. But the bottom line is that in the day, your job is you put more people on the seats, and it helped Katie because Katie doesn't say anything. Eddie, if you notice in the press conference, she doesn't say nothing much to get any grabbing. Eddie doesn't talk too much, and see?
Absolutely. No, you're absolutely correct. And I know my fighter might have a little language barrier.
Yeah.
So maybe people should think of this, that our little back and forth banter may actually help the fight a little bit, because Katie's not trash talking, Christina's not trash talking. Hey, why don't the promoter and the manager talk a little shit to each other, for lack of better terms?
Well, listen to this. Let me. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Finish.
No. Go on. I apologize.
I was gonna say to you, I think you should have directed it at Katie. I'm being honest. I think you should have directed it at her. You know why I say this? You know why I say that? Because I see the thing is, no one's ever directly talked to her, because I may seem like I'm anti-UK, but I'm just saying, listen to this, right? End of the day, Katie's been very protected, right? Your girl is feeling disrespected, so maybe some of the questions should be directed at Katie. Let her answer it. Now, I think that she didn't answer it. It's not my business to answer. I'm just a fighter. But genetic question. But eventually, these things do wear on other fighters. And remember, it's a mental game, isn't it? It's a mental game. What you did, in effect, was tip the scales. You tip the scales. You know what I mean? You made we're not here to play. I'm not. Your words were great. I'm not. He goes, I'm not the one, Eddie. I'm not the one. That right there, it was like, yo, this guy's serious, man. And that was like, no, man, because it's like, yo, you came here to win. That's what we wanted to see. It's like, you came here to win. Like, even the chat right now, my chat's popping off, because it's like you put you threw the gauntlet down, man. You threw it down. It's like, yo, we came here, man. We're not coming here as a sucker. Go ahead.
So Errol, I'm going to say this in response to why didn't I direct anything to Katie? Yeah. At the end of the day, Katie's a woman. This is women's boxing. Women are trying to get respect.
Yeah,
as a woman, you stand up and say, you know what? It's really not my job, but let's go for the rematch. As a woman, as a woman to woman, you stand up. You don't just say, okay, I'm just going to fight. I'm a stupid boxer. I'm going to do what my promoter says. No, you take a stand for yourself. If women didn't take stands for themselves, they'd still be barefoot and pregnant, washing dishes and cooking meals for guys in the kitchen. They wouldn't be in boxing gyms. They wouldn't be on the zone fighting. So as a woman athlete, and as a woman in general, you stand up and say, you know what? They're right. Let's give them the rematch. But that might go to show you what type of character Katie Taylor has now. Now you start questioning that character. Are you just a little yes man? Things like that. Or yes woman, I should say.
Yeah.
So the UK fans should look at that. Again, no disrespect to her amateur lineage or anything else she did in the professionals. I'm just simply stating she can make a difference. She can make a difference, and she doesn't have to go from what everybody else says and tells her to do. Because if you're going and listening to what everybody tells you to do, you're setting women back 50 years.
100%.
So,
this is the thing.
Maybe.
No. I was gonna say, though, this is the thing. End of the day, this is a fight, right? And you're representing your girl, and you're gonna talk, and then she gonna talk, and you gonna lay out. But I think you bring the energy that needed to do. You feel like you need to upset the world. You see, I'll give you an example. So Andy Ruiz, right, and Sam Watson, they were saying the whole week we're gonna win. Like, you're saying you're gonna win, but when you said that statement to me, I feel like you gonna win. Like, you're gonna win. Like, you're talking it into existence. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you're apologetic, because people were. But at the end of the day, I think at some point this is a fight, and you brought the intensity with your fighter, and you vocal. I think you really came across and put that across that this is going to be a fight, and we're not joking around. And you know what? Until you said that, I didn't even know you was the champion. You see, that's how much it was under kind of played under that. I didn't even know you was the champion until you put out that like you are the champion. Why are we being disrespected?
So,
go ahead.
Exactly, Earl. So, like, you're not going to see a joke of a fight like Cindy Serrano fighting Christina Linardatou. You're not going to see somebody moving around in a circle for 10 rounds just to get a paycheck. My girl's coming for blood, and I'm not playing. Like, she's coming for blood. Her trainer is just as crazy as she is. So you're going to see her trainer jumping up and down, screaming in the corner too. But you know, we're not coming. Listen. just like you quoted me in the press conference, you know what I mean? That's exactly how I feel, man. We're not the one.
Yeah.
If you think you're going to roll over us, you're not rolling over us. The only way you're going to beat us is from some crooked ass judges.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because at the end of the day, in New York City, Katie got a gift.
Yeah.
She got a gift with Parsoon. Okay, you know, I don't care if you want to say you scored in 6 rounds to 4, 5 rounds to 5. She got a gift. You know what I mean? She might have won. She might have won a couple middle rounds, but she didn't win that fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You know,
that's cool.
You know, she's beatable. Errol, is what I'm saying. Again, the chinks in the armor have been exposed, and she's very beatable. And if it was my fighter, hey, Katie, do me a favor. Let's start up again in January. Let's take this time off. Let's give your brain a rest. Let's give your body a rest. You've been, you know, your RPMs have been revving full throttle for the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Let's give your body time to repair itself. So I hate to say it, this is why I'm jumping on this opportunity, because I don't think she's fully recovered. Could be wrong. Everybody's body's different, but in the thought process in my head that she's not fully recovered.
Well, she's moving up a weight as well, so she ain't gonna get as much time to recover either. If she's moving up a weight, because your girl can hit at the weight, so and she's the champion, so this is definitely gonna be a hard fight. But yeah, man. Hey, last words. November the 2nd. Tell people why they come. Are you saying category? We will and still. What we say? Go ahead. Say why people go watch November the 2nd. Go ahead.
November, in my opinion, November 2nd, the United Kingdom, Ireland, United States, everywhere. I think it's going to be a great treat for women's boxing, just like the Heather Hardy and Amanda Serrano fight.
That was good. Yeah.
November 2nd is going to be an unprecedented event, because you're going to see skill versus will. You know what I mean? You're going to see the skill of Katie Taylor versus an unbreakable will of a champion that does not want to get her title up for nothing. So I suggest, like I said, man, if you don't have a desire, you're a kid, go steal your mom, go ask permission, go buy the zone. You know what I mean? I'm just joking, by the way. Please don't steal your mom and dad's credit card. But you know, I definitely think everybody needs to tune in. Sky Sports, the Zone. It's going to be a fight for the ages. You know, I think it's going to be a knockdown, drag out battle, and I think you're going to be very surprised at the outcome. Like I said, giving the judges accountability, and I'm not making excuses, thinking that, you know, okay, if it goes to a decision, we know we're going to lose. I know we're going to lose if it's a decision, because predetermined that she's going to fight a rematch with Serrano or Parsoon. So the only thing that my fighter can do is win by knockout, and that's what she's going to do. She's going to go forward like a little Greek, a little Greek and Dominican tank, and she's going to try to knock this girl's head off, and that's it.
But you know the thing is, like you I know you're saying that, but there's a good chance that if you win every single round, that's hard for someone to take off. You know what I'm saying? But I like you said, the fight you clearly saw that in Kay's last fight, where the other fight where you clearly like the girl won, and even the judges, everyone watching the fight felt Katie lost, and then you hear her suddenly she lost. So hey, listen, you've got a good point. I expect an outstanding fight, and I'm really interested in building the fight up. I'm really appreciating you coming over on EJ Boxing Live channel. And for the UK people listening, I expect a great fight. You have a safe flight back, and we look forward to you to come back over the fight week.
Definitely, and like I said, you know, much respect to the UK fans. I'm a fan of the UK. I'm a fan of the UK fighters. Don't think I'm one of these guys that come over here and think America is best and we have the best fighters. You guys have some great champions and have had some great champions. But on November 2nd, Katie Taylor is going to fall, and she's going to fall hard. November 2nd, Sky Sports Zone, eBay. Anytime you want me on, call me for an interview, whatever. I would be more than happy. It's been my pleasure.
Hey, thanks very much, Brian, man. Really appreciate it, man. You take care. Have a safe flight back. We talk to you very soon. Take care, my friend.
All right, my brother. Take it easy.
Take it easy. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
There you go, man. That's Brian Cons. So, yo, listen, Katie Taylor versus CHRISTINA. Listen, that fight's going down. If you ain't seen it, I'm gonna play it for you right now. I'm gonna play it for you. Ain't ducking no one. H money. Ain't no one ducking you. H one is always dying about someone. Someone's always ducking it. Ain't no one ducking you, H. Come on now. Ain't no one ducking you. Let me play the clip, right? For you guys to know what we're talking about. Because some of you don't know, but I really do. I watch women's boxing. I know some of you are not interested in women's boxing. So we're gonna play the clip of my man, Brian Carnes. We're gonna play the clip right now. All right.
She's not happy. She's the champion. And like you said, we were negotiating for quite some time. And she just feels as the champion that she should have a rematch clause in the contract. You know,
You that worried about losing already? I mean,
yeah. I mean, don't be cute.
Well, no, be cute.
You don't be cute.
No, because what do you think? You're gonna win the fight or not?
I mean, she's coming to win the fight, but you don't gotta be cute, Eddie. I mean, I'm not the one.
Is that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not. Don't try to be quirky.
I'm not trying to be quirky. I'm saying you wanted a rematch, but talk about your. Our question is this is a big opportunity for a fight. You believe she's going to win the fight?
You have a rematch clause if she beats her, but not if she beats her, right? Are you worried?
No.
So why don't you put the rematch?
We're not worried. We've got one.
So why don't you show some bollocks? So show some cojones. Put the rematch clause on.
Yeah.
She's not happy. She's the champion.
Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking to, bro. That was Brian Carnes giving it to Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? We'll hear some more. Let's run it back.
Yeah. And like you said, we were negotiating for quite some time. And she just feels as the champion that she should have a rematch clause in the contract. You know,
You that worried about losing already? I mean,
yeah. I mean, don't be cute.
Well, no, be cute.
You don't gotta be cute.
No, because what do you think? You're gonna win the fight or not?
I mean, she's coming to win the fight, but you don't gotta be cute, Eddie. I mean, I'm not the one.
Is that?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not. Don't try to be quirky.
I'm not trying to be quirky. I'm saying you wanted a rematch, but talk about your. Our question is this is a big opportunity for a fight. You believe she's going to win the fight?
You have a rematch clause if she beats her, but not if she beats her, right? Are you worried?
No.
So why don't you put the rematch?
We're not worried. We've got one.
So why don't you show some bollocks?
See, Eddie trying to be slick here. You know what I'm saying? My man Brian Carnes, he ain't joking around, dog. He ain't joking around. Eddie out here trying to be cute. She's the champion. My girl CHRISTINA Linardatou, whatever, she's the champion. But hey, listen, my man Brian Carnes, you heard him. He's been in UK. Y'all, if you ain't checked the press conference today, you'll check it out. It was a good press conference over in Manchester. So, yo, man, if you came late listening to the interview, check it back up. What's it? Man, you guys are popping off, man. What's up, Lost One? What's up, PD? PD, you know, what's going on? Who else we got up in the chat? We got my new usual. Where's SSB21? Tommy Temper up in the chat. Get this smoke. These guys up in the chat, man. So what we saying out here in the chat? Had Hearn suffering. Yeah, he did, man. He put Hearn on the back foot, man. Yeah, Eddie is quick. Yeah, ain't he? Yeah, he's slick. Eddie slick. Yeah, don't be cute, Eddie. Yo, don't be cute. He from Philly. You don't joke around, bro. Yeah, she looks hot, bro. Oh, you like her, yeah? Listen, bro. Listen. You know me, man. I try to get the best interview for the channel. You guys, if you ain't subscribed, subscribe. Hey, for Luke, yeah, thumbs up. Yo, what's up, PD? No problem, man. Hey, thumbs up. Women boxing, yo. Shout out to women boxing. Women boxing. Katie Taylor. I like Katie Taylor, bro. But I like great fight. Katie been putting on some good fight, but I feel she lost the last fight. I put money down on the girl to beat her, and like Katie won the fight. Fine. But this time, listen, this dude talking attention. She looks the business. Like she looks she gonna win, and we'll find out. Maybe she gonna put up a brave effort. maybe the belt's hers already. I don't know, but Eddie's smug, boy. Eddie's smug, man. He just and Katie, I don't know. Anyway, it was a good interview, my man Brian Carnes. I hope you guys enjoy that. I've got other interviews coming up. Smash the like button, exactly. That's what I'm saying, PED. Smash the like button. I've got more interviews coming up. I'm still trying to get Ryan Martin. Yeah, you're the only guy getting the interviews here. Keep you up. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, trying to. Normally I go to the press conference, but when I go to this press conference, they don't really treat me right. They don't really treat me with respect. So, like how I want to be treated. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get past security, and then they try to say the social. They try to say digital media only goes to Fight Hype and this people. So it's like I ain't trying to be treated. I don't need to do that. See, I can just call the people. I don't have to do all that red tape. I feel no harassing me. I could talk to you guys in my chat and just get my interviews popping. So look, the guy's going back into America. He's going back to America in the morning. He's from Philly, and he's a great guy, man. He knows his boxing, and I feel if a guy comes to with his fighter comes to this country, you have to put it down, bro. You have to put it down. This guy did that in the press conference, and it was intense, man. It was an intense press conference when this man Brian Carnes, and he made a name for himself, and I hope he continues to talk for his fighters, if they get it wrong done, because that's what it's about, bro. These fighters, they get wrong. She's the champion and she getting disrespected. That ain't right, bro. That ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't right. That's it. Exactly. Tell them you share on your show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the Mr. Bashir. Check out Mr. Bashir's interview earlier on. You know what I'm saying? Usyk and he's female fighters fighting Carissa Shields. You know what I'm saying? So I will cover all types. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, all kinds of boxing. Like that's what I cover, man. I cover it. You know what I'm saying? Like, our sport is a world sport. So women will get a fair share on my channel. More than like just as much as men. You know what I'm saying? So whatever interviews I can get, and let's keep talking boxing. That's what we do, man. Hey, I appreciate all you guys in the chat. I'm probably gonna come back with another interview. I'm still trying to get that Ryan Martin interview at some point. I want to hear about his breakdown between Josh Taylor and Regis Progress and what he's doing with his career after the World Boxing Super Series when he lost to Josh Taylor. I know you know the blue chip Ryan Martin is. If you don't know, I'm sure you know who Ryan Martin is. Well, he fought Josh Taylor. So that's it, really, man. I appreciate you guys. Keep the thumbs up. I didn't realize you did so much content. Yeah. It's one of them Wednesday. Like I'll be honest with you, PD. I don't really like. I just do my thing in it. Like sometimes you just put your hard work in. Let's do it. And like I don't need to shout out, yo, look at me. I'm doing this, the other. Like it's like you just kind of like let people find your stuff and say, yo, that's some good stuff. Like you look. I was checking my channel, right? We do interviews on my channel. We have debates and we go in on the debates. I got the hater report section. That's a playlist. Hater report is basically someone's hating another person. That's my own thing. And then got the interviews to buff it up. And then I do some live video feed with fighters. I actually go out and interview fighters. I mean, you see Andy Joshua. I've interviewed Andy Joshua. I've interviewed Tyson Fury. And I've interviewed Deontay Wilder before he was champion. Tyson Fury after he beat Vladimir. Joshua before he became as big as he is. So I've interviewed like loads of people on my channel. And like, but it's yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've nearly got 10K, but I've got like 4 channels. I've got like 6 channels. But one of them got took down recently, but hopefully it'll be back up, right? And I do boxing commentary. Check out my boxing commentary. I do commentary on Spanish fighters, Spanish great fighters. Me and Nauta do some commentary. So I try to give as much content as possible that I can YouTube allows me to try and put out there. And that's what it's about. I think it's all about being the complete your channel to be the complete entertainment value that you're getting. You're getting your value for your buck. You know what I'm trying to say? All aspects of boxing, commentary, live debates, cover post-fight, live fights, as much content you could do possibly. And the guys who come on, like you got H Money. H Money, like him or don't like him, that guy is controversial. He says his mind. You don't have to agree with it, but he's entertaining. Then you have other people who don't have channels like YG and Phil, and then you have other people with channels. You got Dan the Man. You got Zone 6. Who else you got over here? You got Now. He ain't been. Low Place has disappeared for a while. I ain't seen him for a while. Who else you got for channels? We've got. We got other guys who've got to do their channels as well. So you know what I'm saying. So I kind of collab. Oh yeah, what talking about? My man D Styles. D Styles. My man Raphael Dawkins. You know what I'm saying. You talking about and many other channels. Yeah. And you got what's his name again? Beverly Rose. And you know what? It's not really, to me. It's not really LDBC or YouTube boxing. It's just talking, like, you know. I don't affiliate myself with no particular people. And like when it comes to the AJ and Wilder thing, I'll be honest with you, I like both of them. You know, I'm not gonna be sitting there on my channel just bombing down on one guy or the other. I can't do that. Like AJ and Eddie Hearn, yeah, I disagree with some stuff. I might disagree with Wilder, but more time, like what Wilder's doing, I haven't really got a problem with Wilder. I disagree with some of the stuff AJ's direction is, but I like AJ. I do like AJ. I like Jonathan Wilder. I like thing, and no one can tell me who to pick when I like both of them. And that's how you should be as a fan. You should be able to appreciate one. I think what happens sometimes when you take one side than the other, and that side fails. If you're on the other side, then what do you do with yourself? So why be like that? Why you don't have to? Who said you can't like both? Why can't you like both? Why do you have to be on one side or the other? That comes down to someone's perception telling you who you support. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're a football team, NBA team. Like when I watch NBA, someone go, "Who do you support?" I say, "I support one team. I support Boston." I go, "Why?" Because I like that player. The next season, who you support? I support the Lakers. Why you like? Because I like who you support. I like who I like. You ain't gonna tell me who I don't like. Because you can put people someone in a box and tell them who they should like. No, you like who you want to like, and if you don't like it, you can do that. You have free spirit to talk and think how you are on YouTube and be who you want to be. Yeah, be true to yourself. That's what it is. Be true to who you are. You know what I'm saying? You go as long as you're not being a hypocrite. But if I'm constantly talking down at a fighter, then next week you see me with him, and you're like, "Yo, EJ, what's going on there?" Well, like you ain't gonna. I always try to do that. I try to have a balanced opinion, but I kind of sway one way to the other depending on what they do. Like I'll give you an example: Tim Bradley, right? Andre Ward. People have a problem with them too. I don't have a problem with Tim Bradley and Andre Ward. They're just trying to be the best they can after the sport. You know what I mean? They used to be fighters, and they're trying to please their bosses in the bosses in ESPN Plus, and trying to do the best they can. Now, some people don't like it because they look up to them as a certain thing. Now they feel like they kind of like bending the knee what we do in Game of Thrones. I'm like, yo, what do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna try and sell the fight, and they might say stuff that they no one's really pulling them up and saying, yo, you're going too far. But at the end of the day, like they're new to it. They're trying to work out where and when, what to say. But it's hard to be to tread that line. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you're gonna cross over, and some people gonna say, well, he's just corporate. Why? Because they're saying something against your fighter or building up another fighter to tear down another fighter. So it's just opinions at the end of the day, and I don't think people need to take it too seriously. It's just boxing. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is there as entertainment to take you off, to vicariously live through someone else's experiences, and then you go do your work. You go see your family. You do other things, man. I'm taking this stuff too seriously. YouTube is just an extension of someone else's personality, and that's the way I see it. But anyway, I've yapped too much about myself and my opinions, how I see it, and I ain't judge no one else about it, man. Some people are hard to please. Exactly. When they're like that, yo, you only listen. We're on this earth for as long as we are, bro. So what do you do with your time? You spend your time yapping and complaining about people, or did you try and make the best version of yourself and try to learn and try to experience stuff to say, yeah, this is good or that's good, and try and share your experiences, man. That's what I do when I interview these guys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's a good interview for me to promote them, but also myself, and show that this YouTube thing, social media thing is a gift, man. Like you think like 10 years ago that I could pick up a phone and interview these people like this? It wouldn't be impossible. But via just focusing on what I like, which is boxing, has allowed me to go into the avenues, go to press conferences, interview people on online. You know what I'm saying? So I'm appreciative of everything. So, and I think that's how people are. But I also appreciate you guys subscribing and sticking around. We debate, man. So PED and all the rest of you guys and newcomers, I appreciate you to the channel. Make sure you stay tuned. And yeah, man, I try to give the best content possible, man. I'm EJ Boxing Live. You guys have a great evening, a great night. Good night if you're going to sleep, and I'll catch you later next one. Peace.